Right guys, Mark Crossfield here. We're continuing the PSi TaylorMade hit off. We're going with the Titleist CB forged now. I will do an AP2 as well. Lots of people will be crying, why are you using the AP2? We'll do that as well. I do think some people would think about buying PSi or Titleist CB. I think it's a smaller market, but people would consider both of these. Let's check both of these two clubs out and see what they have to offer. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, we're going to check out the PSi TaylorMade against the Titleist CB forged 716 irons. If you're liking the reviews, liking the videos, remember to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below. Lots of people watch and don't subscribe. I see numbers. I have analytics on you people. Hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Right, we're going to go Titleist CB forged 716 PSI. You get slots on the PSI face and bottom, offering, I would say, a lot more forgiveness than maybe CB, but CB is tried to improve its MOI properties, its forgiveness properties, by putting this tungsten weight much further out, or putting a tungsten weight out in the toe. So it will try and compete. I don't think it would quite compete, but you'd have to be hitting a long way off the face, I think, to really notice a difference. Definitely CB wins on looks. It's thinner top line, thinner bottom line. It's a more classically pleasing club. I think lots of people might be going CBs but might not be able to handle it and would come back to the AP2, or like I say, use a PSI. Let's have a hit. We've got some real ball numbers as well coming from Titleist Pro V1X balls that I use, plus my GC2. Let's give you some real ball data as well on these clubs. Let's give them a hit and see how they feel first. Right guys, PSi, TaylorMade PSi, face slots look nice down by the ball. You don't see the one on the bottom obviously, but it's there for help. Medium top line, like I say, Titleist CB 716 wins hands down on looks. But where it wins on looks, it's not going to offer the friendliness, kind of the help maybe that PSi offers. Let's hit them and see how they compare. PSI feels nice, it feels strong, I don't mind that. It feels like a good old whack off the face. It's not trying to be particularly soft feeling, or if it is, it isn't for me. You know, it just feels solid, to be honest. And it is a pretty good looking club while offering a good amount of help out of all the clubs out there on the market. It does, it makes a nice sound, PSI. It does feel very good. I feel like I can fine target with it. I feel like I could game it, to be honest. So now if we go to CB, now I want to game this and it looks loads better. But out of the two, I would be gaming PSI for me all day long over CB forged, because this one does just take me to my comfort zone and slightly beyond. It's a 6 iron and I can handle this no problem. I just want a bit more help day in, day out. It's quite a different sound. This one feels softer. This one is forged, so it will have that different sound and then in turn different feel. It doesn't feel as strong in its lofts, in its sound, in everything it does. It feels arguably a little bit more true, but to be honest with you, the mass market doesn't need that truth. It needs help. This is definitely going to be found in lots. I've been seeing it in lots of tour players' bags through the events I've been lucky enough to go to recently. And even though this one has increased its MOI property with that tungsten weight out in the toe, and it does put it so close to my bracket of player, I still think it's just going to push a lot of players to its limits. But it's a gorgeous looking iron. Let's look at the numbers and see if there's actually any difference in performance. Right, let's look at some numbers. So PSI 6 iron 167, 15.6 launch, 28 peak height, 5.9 spin. If I go to the CB, it's 163. So it's shorter. It's launching at 19 degrees. Both of these are 6 irons compared to 15 with the PSI. It's peak height 32 with the CB and spin at 5.8. So the CB is dropping back on distance, but it is not. It's a slightly more lofted club than the PSI. On those two, for me again, now I would be seduced by that stronger loft, that slightly better numbers that I get out of PSI, and that's going to be for what I put in. Looks CB all day long. I just want my 6 iron going a little bit longer than 163, which is why I will use slightly stronger, different makeups of clubs, high launching ones, not ones that are trying to take the launch off as much. So out of the two, CB wins on looks, but for performance for me there, PSI all day long out of those two. I would have to game just to make sure I'm hitting the right distances. Shows you the importance of you guys getting custom fit as well, because out of those two shop floor, I'm picking CB all day long, but in performance wise, no way. I would go much more up towards the PSI. Post comments down below, let me know which one you would go for and why. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel for loads more videos. Find me on Instagram at Crossfield Mark, also on Twitter at 4golfonline. Find me on Facebook, Mark Crossfield. Thanks for watching. Post comments as always, and see you soon.